Start. So hello everyone, God bless you. We just finished a session of powerful hot dance and we're starting a brand new song by Dr. Paul, Pastor Paul and Dr. Paul Enenche, which says you are the God who can never fail. So if you know that song, please go and play it and dance to it. It is powerful, but that's not the reason why we're here today. We're here to just give you a little bit more tips about this Well Belly Week. And I'm sure you have received my email and the instructions on how to do it. So we just want to give you a quick heads up and to let you know, please read the book, do the challenge. You don't have to do everything in the book. There are options there so that you can pick what works for you. You know, something that you can add on top of what you have already been doing, something that we have identified can help our belly fat to go down. There's some things that may not work with you. Maybe you don't eat garlic. You don't have to. If garlic is going to make your mouth smell at work and you don't want that, don't do it. But you know, when you're going to be home and you're not going out, just to put a little bit of it in your soup, just to, you know, add a little bit garlic to your whatever you're cooking at home. You know, not that you have to eat it raw. If you can eat it raw, it's fine, but please bear in mind that when you eat too much of it, I put it in the book, it can cause heartburn, it can also cause bowel upset, so you don't want to do that. So just put moderate quantities. So we talked about garlic in the book, we talked about cinnamon. For those of us that can put cinnamon, just like half teaspoon of cinnamon in water, boiled water, let it simmer and then you drink it. I know it's going to be bitter, so that's the price to pay if you want to do that. So, so we talked about foods to add and then foods to subtract. Things like white bread, white rice, processed carbohydrates, processed sugar, you know, things like that. Maybe we can avoid it. Pizza, if you like to do pizza, things like that. White pasta, you know, you can replace that with brown bread, brown basmati rice. If you really must eat those things, you know, but if you want to pay the price of not eating them. So please read the book. It talks about what to add, what to subtract. It talks about you sleeping well. It talks about you stressing less. It talks about other things that are very good for us, like green tea. So yours might just be green tea, might be probiotics and apple cider vinegar. If you just pick that, maybe and add maybe grape juice to it. You know, those are basic: apple cider, green tea, grapefruit, and probiotics. If you just do those four, you know, it will also, so I wrote in the book that just pick 4 things to add, 3 things to subtract, you know, and then continue to drink your water, continue to do your moves, and then look at the exercises that we're doing. We're doing crunches, we're doing sit-ups, we're doing leg raise, and we're doing planks. So do those, and then I believe that at the end of the day, we'll have well bellies in Jesus' name. A well belly is a belly that is not bloated, is a belly that is not protruded when you're not pregnant. We don't want to be greeting you so Kali and Fanny and all that, you know. So a well belly is a belly that's, you know, if you watch the video, you see the picture of the well belly there. You can almost touch your abs, your abdominal muscle with a well belly. A well belly, you can pull it in and it follows you. You know, there's sometimes my belly, I cannot pull it in and it will follow me. You know, you are pulling it, but it is still standing there. But when your belly is well, the muscles are strong enough that when you pull it in, it follows you. And you can put your hand and people can punch and, you know, and they're not able to push through anything. You know, that is the ultimate, and we're not saying you have to reach that this week, but this week on your way. We want it to be on your way. We want to do something to jumpstart it to be on your way. And God bless you in Jesus' name. So don't forget those exercises. And I want to talk about walking. So walking is, you know, in my readings and research about these things that we're doing, walking has a very good role to play. And I want Sister Lamide to talk to us today about walking. What does it cost you to walk? You know, how can somebody start walking? Because we want to start incorporate at least 1 day of walking per week. So Sister Lamide, over to you.
Okay. Hello, Hafiz sisters. I want to say thank you for being with us. It's the 3rd week. We are really excited to have you. So for me, walking, I will just tell you a little bit about my journey when I started walking. When I started walking, I didn't have the time. So what I did was, when I'm calling family members of my patients, I just do like 2-3 minutes walk back and forth. Instead of me doing it sitting down, I did it walking. So that was how I started. I didn't start with 1 hour. I started with like few minutes a day, few minutes. Then during my break, I'll just take a walk outside. So when I started, I just found some time during my day. All of us are very busy. So I will advise that when you want to start, do it like, just tell yourself, I'm working 5 minutes, put your laptop down, I work during your break, just go outside, walk back and forth for just 5 minutes. Do it the second day, then the third day. Then when you have a rhythm to it, then you can add more time to it. For me, I usually do it very early in the morning before I go to work, because I know once I go to work, I do a lot of driving too. I'm so exhausted, I can't do anything later on. So I believe if I do it very early in the morning, and for me, it's like 2 in 1. You know, when you go out there early in the morning, it's like when we're in college in Nigeria, we go inside the Ige farm. What is it? Cassava farm. We go and pray there in the morning, but now it's different. You know, it's in the park, it's quiet, it's peaceful. So you spend your few, you want to use 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you worship God, nobody knows what you're doing. You just enjoy that time with God. If that's what you want to do, you can go that route too. So starting for me, I started very, very little. And one thing I noticed is once I get myself to that park, once I get myself there, and I just put one leg, I just put one leg at a time, just one step at a time. And I just keep going. The first time I did a mile. After a while, I did 2 miles. Okay, 3. Now I do 4 regularly. So what are we talking about? Time and how much you can do. You don't have to do 1 hour one time. Start with little like 5 minutes, 10 minutes during your break. Once you get the rhythm going, then we can incorporate it into your day. So that's okay. And I really encourage us, if you have a plan to work this week, just let me know, because what we're doing this week, we want to incorporate at least 1 hour of work, or no, 1 day. I mean 1 day.
1 day per week of working.
Per week. So please tag me. Let me know when you want to do the work. We can talk about it. We can even do it together if I'm not at work.
Okay.
You know, okay. I don't mind. You know, so just let us know.
Yeah. So that's a big thing to look forward to, actually. So if you want to start planning your work, 1 day per week work, you can start it this week if you want, but I know this week is intensive with the Well Belly Challenge. So if you want to start working, it's also good. So just start, Sister Lamide, and say, I'm working, you know, and she.
I just want to bring your attention to the Well Belly Challenge. For me, it was 28 pages. You know what I did? Immediately as I'm reading, I jot everything I needed to do down, and I know I'm set for the week. If you can just jot everything down, you're set for this week.
Okay, great. So just wait. I'm going to do something. Don't go too much on that. So thank you so much. We would like you to ask questions as you go with this Well Belly Week. Whatever you want to ask, please ask in the chat, ask on the Facebook, send me an email, and we'll be happy to help you with that. So God bless you. One thing to note is that Sister Lamide is working in a park. Okay, so if you don't want to walk on the street like that is just go to a park. You are walking around the park, are you? Is that
yes, round. Yes, I go round and round and round.
Yeah, so simple. And I have a park just right here. I don't have to travel to get to my park. It's just right beside my house. So let's do it. God bless you.